Poetry rules! A wave-by-wave walkthrough. The first rules of the first wave. The first line has to be the same as the 7th line. The second line has to be the same as the 8th line. The first word on the 3rd line must be the first word on the 6th and 9th line. The first word on the 4th line has to be the first word on the 5th line. Lines must be kept 6 words long or under. The writing must be kept set in capitals, and there must be 10 lines. Wave 1 is an open round. Anyone may submit at any time. The walkthrough is very clear. Questions that have been asked are, poetry does indeed rule, but what are these poetry rules you speak of? The poetry rules will be the literary rules that are set for a wave of poetry. Second question, a wave of poetry? What's that? Well, the answer is that a wave of poetry will be an open round of poetry submissions on the current rules set forth. The third question, I don't understand the poetry rules, but I want to submit. What do I do? The answer to this question is check the walkthrough and then write something to the best of your abilities. If it doesn't meet the guidelines, it will not be considered for highlights, no matter how good it may be. Fourth question. Is this some kind of contest? No, it is not a contest. Fifth question. Is this some kind of poster poetry bullcrap? No, you're posting what I would be considered my poetry. I own it. It doesn't matter how you say it or what you say. It's mine. I wrote it. You understand? Sixth question. So by your poetry, that means if I post something, you own my poem? Well, the short answer is no. Is this some kind of joke? Is the seventh question. The answer to this question is if you can make something funny out of my rules, yes. Well, let's read the submission. Let's read all of the submissions. Yes, alright. First submission. A pedophile's perfect day. Go to the playground, watch the children, eat buttered popcorn, eat a child's innocence, watch them play. A pedophile's perfect day. Go to the playground, watch out for the police. Poem not hard, Bibbs. Oh, that's amazing! I like it. Next one. I got a new puppy. She is a sweet dog. Gracie is her name. Training is tough. Training is going slow. Gracie likes to chew. I got a new puppy. She is a sweet dog. Gracie has my shoe. No, Gracie, bad dog. It's lovely. A lovely, lovely poem. Poetry is a contradiction. Abstract yet organized. Write a poem, follow the rules. Follow your heart. Write something meaningful. Poetry is a contradiction. Ask for Jackson. That's amazing. You even made up your own words. Excellent, shall we continue? Perception is bullshit, so is proper spelling. Trying to predict perception is pointless. Understanding yourself, understanding each other, trying to write a poem. Perception is bullshit, so is proper spelling. Trying to find God. I think my vocab is wrong. That's amazing! Brilliant, absolutely brilliant! The next one. Sleep's sweet seduction, silence of the mind, no whispers of your ears, empty of all hope, empty of all tears, no essence of the world, it sleeps sweet seduction, silence of the mind, no chance of awaking, I'm fucking short a line. Brilliant! And the rules were even brought into play! It's not exactly full circle, but you mentioned it! You mentioned that you couldn't think of a 10th line! It's wonderful! Absolutely brilliant! Moving on, shall we? Incredulously, grasshopper becomes lime green as winter turns to spring and leaves being buried by watered snow decomposed to benign, a watered down process of renewal, and we're back in the beginning. Incredulously, grasshopper becomes lime green as winter turns to spring and sunset is resurrected once more. Spring has come again. Brilliant! Absolutely wonderful! Excellent! And now for a highlight. This poem has rules. Every line has rules. The first line has rules. The second line has rules. The third line also has rules. The rules make things difficult. This poem has rules. Every line has rules. The last line has no rules. Granulated sugar tastes excellent. Splendid! Absolutely splendid. I like it. I love it. Now for one of my own. I call it the epitaph of Mephistopheles. He who had come to man, he takes the souls of dead men. A man be damned for sins long after a life of hell, long since ran dry life's well. A face awaits and grins. He who had come to man to take souls of dead men, the fable of divinity be deject, his face you would have met. Lovely! Absolutely lovely! I should put that in the highlights as well. Well, anyway, that was it. It was amazing. You're very welcome.